Hello. Waiting for the audience to build a little bit. You'll get a ding in a second. Don't worry about not getting a ding. You'll get a ding. It's about to ding. Has it dinged? Well, I got one viewer already. Now I got 7. Did you miss the ding? I didn't break it. Did you find it?
Yeah.
Okay. Mom's trying to find me online.
I don't have any.
Didn't break it?
Okay.
All right. Okay. Mom's trying to find me online. All right. She found me. So today was a short day for walking. We made it. It was about 5 miles to the current hotel that we're at. Today was a short day.
No, it just dinged.
You have to turn your phone down.
Oh, sorry.
About 5 miles.
It just dinged. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we walked 5 miles today, but that's okay because yesterday was a 15-mile day. I've got a new lens on the camera / phone here, so it's a little bit of a fisheye. I'll show you the difference real quick. So this is without it, and this is with it. Kinda. Trying. Damn it. There we go. So it just adds a little bit extra depth, so I don't have to hold the camera so far away from my face while I talk. So yesterday was amazing. It was my 100th day of walking. Turns out we did a little bit of math. It was also Mom's 100th mile. It was also National PTSD Awareness Day, and it was the day we crossed over from Tennessee into Alabama and had such a great welcoming by basically everybody in Alabama. The Atlas Church of Christ, their minister got their congregation together. They also let us stay in their church with pretty much free reign, with not knowing us from anybody. Let us sleep in there last night so we didn't have to suffer the elements. We got to our hotel today, and turns out our next hotel is almost exactly 10 miles down the road. We were going to stay at an RV park that's right by the river, but it is completely sold out, basically, because of the 4th of July weekend coming up. So we weren't able to stay there. So we got another room at the Radisson for tomorrow night. And with the rain and the weather and everything the way it's going to be, we're going to take kind of a shortcut down across the old dam down here in, what's this city, Mom? Florence. Florence, Alabama. There's an old dam that it looks really cool. It's got a sidewalk all the way across it, and it's a kind of a shortcut to go to where we need to go. Originally, we were going to walk down and get a police escort across a bridge that normally doesn't have civilian traffic on it, but because of the rain and all of that, we kind of just, Mom and I had a vote, and we voted that it probably just wouldn't be the best idea to try to bring awareness on such a bad weather day. And the bridge looks like it's under construction when I looked at it on the internet, and we're just going to avoid that situation.
Nancy McDonald from Murphy says hi, Joe.
Hi, everybody. If I don't read your comment, it's because this new lens covers part of the words down here at the bottom, and anything that anybody else that's watching that can answer for me, please go ahead and answer for me. My mom's also watching. She'll answer any questions that you have for her or for me. But I do appreciate all the support. Just absolutely fantastic, wonderful people last night. It was such a cool experience being invited into the church and being invited to participate. And they fed us and fed us and fed us. We must have eaten four or 5 meals yesterday
5.
for free that were just, every one of them was wonderful. And every one of them were well, except for our brunch was provided by the trying to think of the name of the St. Joseph Cafe.
St. Joe's Cafe.
St. Joe's Cafe gave us free brunch. We left a nice tip, but the owner of that place was very nice. Her and was that her daughter that also worked there?
Yes.
Yeah, her and her daughter run the place, and they great food, really tasty food. Wow, we're up to 32 views today.
Yeah.
That's
33.
That's awesome. And at 34, it's still climbing. That's great. So yeah, St. Joe's gave us a free brunch, which was awesome. We walked down the road. We got. It was really cool. It was almost like it was planned, but it wasn't. We stopped at an abandoned gas station about a half a mile before the state line, just to let the clock kind of run out a little bit. We had told everybody we were going to be there at 1 o'clock, and there was supposed to be a photographer and the media, and we really didn't know what to expect. We were told we were going to have an entourage to walk across the state line with us, and we did. We stopped at that gas station, and then Colonel Dave showed up, and kind of was there to support us a little bit. He ended up reading that same poem again, the official Tennessee veterans poem. He didn't read it; he recited it from memory, which was really cool. But we were sitting there at the abandoned gas station, and before we knew it, there was 20 or 25 people pulling up in different vehicles and shaking our hand and getting us ready, and we decided to go ahead and cross the state line, and we had a little parade behind us. A bunch of the youth from the church came and followed us across the state line. We did a little interview on the other side. We stopped and what 2 songs did we sing? We sang
We sang God Bless America.
God Bless America,
and we sang the anthem.
Yes. And that was really cool. Then I did a small interview. There's some great pictures that the photographer took from the newspaper that was there that we posted online. Please click on that link. It's probably the second or third post after this video. If you scroll down on the page, you can go check out that story. Channel, was it 19?
Yes.
Channel 19 came out and interviewed us today. And that's going to be online. He said tonight, but we'll see. I'm not real sure. That's channel. Is there a card? I forgot.
It's somewhere.
The exact
It is somewhere.
number, letter, something or other. Channel 19, Florence. If I can't find the card before the video is over, it's channel 19, Florence. WH something or other. I don't know. But they came down. And they did a bunch of cool artsy fartsy video shots. They put the camera on Molly on her harness and had her walk up and down the road a little bit. They put the camera on different parts of my cart and had me walk up and down. And then we sat there and did a little sit down interview with him. Just super cool. Me and Mom left this morning, and first little gas station we went to pass, I told Mom, I said, hey, do you want to stop and get yourself a cup of coffee? I need to use the restroom, and I could use a Monster energy drink. So we talked about it for a second. We decided we had plenty of time to go in there and get us some caffeine first thing in the morning. Met some guys that, and I mean no insult by this, but they remind me of the Three Stooges. They're 3 totally different guys sitting there, and they're ragging on each other quite a bit about Trump and other political stuff. But they seem like they're probably best friends and meet there and eat breakfast there every morning. So we had the pleasure of sitting there and having a pretty fun conversation with them about politics and stuff. And while we were sitting there, another minister, he claimed to be, and I've got his name, and of course of course, I don't have it. I'm not prepared like always. Of course, I don't have the card that he gave me. It's probably in my shorts over here somewhere. But another minister came in that claimed to have the second largest or the largest congregation in Alabama. He's also, I asked, he was in the Navy. He said he was in the Navy Special Forces in Vietnam, Korea era. And he said that's pretty much what he does is help out troops. Where are my shorts that I was wearing earlier, Mom?
I washed them.
No, the blue ones. There they are. Will you look in the pocket of these and see if maybe it's in those?
Yeah.
I believe his name was Mark Moore, but I'm probably getting that wrong.
It was more something. It was the same as that other guy that we thought was the politician. The Bo
It was Mo Brooks.
Brooks. What is his last name? Brooks.
I don't think so. It might be in my wallet. Go figure I'd put it where it belongs in my wallet. Here's the news card. It's Carter Watkins was the interviewer, a multimedia journalist with WHNT News 19. So you go to that.com and you should be able. It's Carter Watkins. Oh no, that's his email address. Yeah, but you look for WHNT News 19 online, and our interview. I think it's going to be tonight on there. If not, it'll be tomorrow. That was pretty fun. So anyway, this other guy showed up. He donated $30 while we were sitting there eating breakfast. Paid for our breakfast basically, and then of course the three guys sitting there couldn't be outdone, so they all donated, and it was a really great day as far as walking. It didn't rain on us. We were here probably half an hour, maybe 20 minutes.
Went out, sat by the pool.
Sitting outside waiting for our room to be ready because, of course, we got here way before check-in time. And it started raining, but luckily we were here on time, so we kind of hid under the awning outside until our room was ready. I walked up and got us some Chinese food from the New China, just about a mile away. It's like the best Chinese I've had in a long time. It was really good. What?
They're saying take off the fish eye.
Take off the fish eye?
Yeah.
You guys don't like it? All right, I'll take it off. How's that? To me, I don't see much difference. But whatever. Who's saying take off the fish
Your
eye?
wife.
Of course my wife is saying take
And
off
your
the fish.
sister's saying it's making her dizzy.
Making me dizzy. You sure it's not me making you dizzy?
She's sending you heart.
I see the hearts. I love you too. Okay, so if you don't like the fisheye, how about this? We'll do this one right here. Let me see if I can. Here we go. How about Incredible Hulk? We'll go Incredible Hulk. Is it shown up on there yet?
No.
Yeah. So.
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, we had a lot of fun today. And then the minister, Miles, what was Miles' last name? Stutz. Miles Stutz. His aunt, is that correct?
Yes.
His aunt and her best friend came by today at the hotel room. Mom was out doing laundry, and I didn't know. I hit no filter. Come on, quit doing that to me.
I don't do with my cards.
With your what?
My cards.
I don't know. But they came by, and they didn't want to see me. They didn't want to talk to me. Mom's got her own fan base now. So they came by. Apparently, she was she's part Cherokee too. So she brought a sage gift and some oils for Mom, and they sat around here. And of course, like home, I was surrounded by women that sitting around joking and everything. I felt a little out of place, but it was cool that Mom's got a fan base and that they're knocking on our hotel room door to talk to her now. So I felt a little bit of the weight off of my shoulders. That was pretty cool.
Did they catch you in your underdrawers while I was at the laundry?
No. Maybe. Was I in my underdrawers the whole time they were here?
No. But you were in your underdrawers when I went to the laundry, and that's when they came.
No, I put those blue pants on, those blue shorts on. I think I would have noticed.
I'm sure they would have.
So I invited them in. They knocked on the door, and they said, "Are you Joe?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm Joe." They're like, "You're the guy walking across America?" I said, "Yes, ma'am. I'm the dude. I'm the guy." And they're like, "Okay, is your mom here?" I was like, "Yeah, she's here. She's just doing laundry." And they said, "Oh, okay. Well, we were really hoping to catch her." And I was like, "Well, she'll be back. Y'all come on in." And, about 2-3 minutes later, Mom came walking back in. But yeah, it was great to see her getting a fan base from us walking. So that was pretty cool. I'm sorry we went a little late today going live. Me and Mom are watching the new season of Orange is the New Black, and the episode was running a little long, I guess.
And your mom come out to play.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I felt. I was like, "Yeah, sure, she'll be here in a minute. Y'all come on in and sit down." And so it turns out that her grandson is native and plays the flute, and he has a really good band. I thought they were good. I listened to about half of one of the songs on Spotify. They're called The Moon, the Sun, or The Sun, the Moon. That's the name of their band, The Sun, the Moon. There's a few songs on there that are named The Sun, the Moon, but that's not it. It's The Sun, period, the Moon, period, on Spotify. They're actually really good. The first song I listened to, The Sun, the Moon, yeah. The first song I listened to, it was impressive to me. I hear people all the time, "Hey man, you got to listen to my friend. He's a really good musician." And most of the time you hear people say that, and you listen to them, and they're mediocre at best or pretty good. But I was fairly impressed. So go check them out. Yeah, The Sun, period, the Moon, period. They're pretty good.
That's the lady that you're talking about, her grandson.
Okay, yeah. Alma, is that how you say her name?
Yes.
Her name was Alma. She does hair. I didn't know she did hair.
Yeah, she does hair and essential oils.
Okay, she does hair and essential oils. I'd show you the card, but it's backwards. Okay. But anyway, her friend April was here with her, and they're going through some programs together, and they just wanted to come and share some of their experiences and listen to some of Mom's stories, and it was just a really cool experience. Yeah, so if you want to buy any essential oils from Alma out here in the Alabama area, her number is 256-766-8727. And the only reason I'm giving a shout out with her personal phone number is because it's on a card, and if she gives away her business cards, then with her number on it, then I figure she wants her number to be publicized. Dad says the president of Tanya's fan club misses her. I need to stick a mirror in front of it. Yeah. Well, when I get down to Janice's, I'll have the T-shirts where the writing is backwards that Marie had made up, so I can wear those when I go live, so that instead of whatever this says, it'll say #walk to N22 like it's supposed to.
Oh, we're staying at a famous motel.
Are we?
Yeah.
Who said that?
This is where the dude kept captive for months.
This is a famous hotel in Tennessee. Apparently,
Alabama.
Or in Alabama, yeah. Sorry. Apparently, before it was the America's Best Value Inn, it was the Super 7 or Super 8 motel. Yeah, Super 8 Florence, I guess is what it was called. And I don't remember the story, but I'm sure you can look it up. But apparently somebody kept some women hostage in one of these rooms for quite a while in this hotel that we're in right now. Of course, we didn't know about that before we made the reservations. Not that it would have stopped us. I said, left a message on your messenger page about possible donation yesterday. You never got a response. Not complaining, just wanted to make sure someone got the message. All right, I'll check it out. I was looking earlier and I didn't see anything, but I'll definitely look. I'm sorry if I don't respond to y'all's messages. It's just one of those things you got to understand. I've got 2,700 followers with an open invitation to text me and message me anytime any of you want to. And I will get to your message eventually, or my mother will, or my aunt, or my father. Somebody will get to your message eventually, and I apologize if you do have to wait a day or two. I don't intend for that to happen. We do spend the majority of our day walking, and then the majority of our evening relaxing and trying not to think about walking. but yeah, I'll take a look at it. And again, I apologize for not replying earlier. Every one of your comments, every one of your messages are very important to me, and I in no way prioritize or mean to disrespect anybody by not replying immediately. It's just a time management issue. That being said, I'm not sure what your message said exactly, but in order to make donations, you can go to supportjoe.com, or you can, and that'll take you straight to our GoFundMe page, or you can send a donation through PayPal by using the email address of copelandj@mail.com. Mom, if you would type that on there, it's just COPELANDJ@mail.com. If that's not what your message entailed, then I'll definitely look at it and I'll reply to you in a PM. Hi Cindy from Roanoke, how you doing? Yeah, COPELANDJ@mail.com. Let's see. Yeah, so our Chinese food was real good, and it was a lot. It was only like $20, and the amount of food, I walked a mile to get it, and when I finally got it back to the hotel, it was still like piping hot, and there was so much of it. I didn't realize that, it came with extra rice and it came with wontons and all this other stuff, and the bowls were just huge. We stuffed ourselves, and we still have enough to stuff ourselves again. Next time I'm ordering the small. Oh, thank you. I'm in a good mood. They've been easy days the last few days. Even yesterday, even though we walked the 10 miles, we did have to take a ride the last 5 miles, and it turns out I was feeling guilty about it because I don't like to take forward progress in a vehicle. But it turns out the 5 miles that we had to skip was under road construction anyway, and the state trooper said that we weren't allowed to walk it. If we did walk it, we had to stay on the traffic side of the orange barrels, and there was literally no room between the orange barrels and traffic. So as a safety issue, it turned out that it was the right decision to go ahead and take the ride. I'm not going to share the picture because I was asked not to, but I was told I could tell the story. During that 5 miles, we had strapped our buggies onto a trailer that somebody had brought and was giving us a ride to the church. And Miles Stutz, the minister, I mentioned that my flags were about to fly off of my cart, so we slowed down. We didn't even come to a full stop, I don't think. We slowed down, and Miles jumped out and jumped on the trailer to hold the flag, and I was trying to tell him that he could just unplug the flagpole out of the top of my cart and lay it down and everything would be fine, but instead he was out there holding it up like this for 5 miles in our parade with the fire truck in front of us and all the bikers behind us, and I'm surprised there's not pictures of him all over the internet at this point. Trailer surfing, holding a flag like he was in the Olympics or something. But it was great. I got a picture. He wanted me to send him the picture. I'm not going to post it, but he may post it on his Facebook page. So go check out Miles Stutz at the Atlas Church of Christ if you want to see.
Mary says, what about the hotel?
What about what hotel?
I guess this one we're staying in. Did you finish the story?
I think that's all. That's all I know about it. Was this hotel? There was somebody here. Some guy had some women captive in one of the rooms at this hotel at some point in the past, and that's all I got from the story. When Miles' aunt came by, when Alma came by, she told us the story. So, I guess this is like a local famous place where some hostage situation went down, but I don't know the full history of it. I'm not even sure if she was accurate, but that's the story that we got, and we're sticking to it for now. Of course.
Mama brought me some white sage, and I smudged the corners.
Oh, did you? Did you happen to see that up there?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it in the video, but there is a spider nest of bugs above my bed right there.
Yeah, I saged them.
Yeah, the room looks nice at first glance, but it could definitely use a new coat of paint and cleaning on every surface. The ice bucket has like a 1/4 inch thick dust layer.
In the rain.
Yeah, but we're not in the rain. And the hotel room ended up being $10 cheaper than what we booked it for. So we're not complaining at all. We're just not going to use the shower or the ice bucket. We're going to thoroughly inspect the sheets before we climb into the beds.
I did that already.
Oh, you did that for us?
Sheets are clean. Ain't nothing under them.
All right, good. Thanks for sharing, Cody. Honey, everybody else, if you wouldn't mind, go down there and hit that share button. That helps me out. Remember, that can, other than the occasional donation to help us out, the biggest way you can help is to just share our videos, share the page, comment, tell your friends in person, post the page on veteran sites and PTSD sites and suicide sites, anything that you can think of. Again, that's my ongoing challenge, is to find 22 other Facebook pages to post our page to. Don't post the GoFundMe, because again, we're not trying to raise money. We're trying to raise awareness. If the extra donations come in, that's great, but again, that's not what we're looking for. So that's my 22 challenge is spread me to 22 different pages, or spread our page to 22 different pages. That being said, I'm pretty much out of stuff to talk about. So I'm going to jump down here and knock out these push-ups. If you didn't see the video yesterday, I had several other men from the congregation down doing the 22 challenge yesterday also. And a couple of women, yeah. Mom was doing it against the wall. She was showing some other women there how to do the wall push-ups to where they're effective. And I don't think any of us did correct push-ups. I think we all did the Navy push-ups.
Yeah, everybody did Navy push-ups, but me and one other lady did the wall push-ups.
Yeah, and Miles couldn't do them. He's got a shoulder issue, but he counted for us. Cody says she does them every night. I love you, honey. You don't have to lie for me. I'm just playing. All right. Molly, I'm okay. You don't need to come over here. Molly might be a little under the weather. We're not really sure. She's real lethargic, and today she had a little bit of a limp after we got here. So tomorrow, or actually today after this video, I'm going to repack my cart to accommodate her again, because it's supposed to rain all day. That way she can get in there and stay dry, and she won't have to walk on her paw. We're a little worried about her, but I think she's all right. I think she's just tired. We've been walking almost every single day. I don't know if I mentioned it. Yesterday was Mom's 100-mile day. Basically, I mean, within a mile of the Tennessee-Alabama state line was her 100 miles, so that's awesome. It was also either my 100th day or my 101st day, and it was National PTSD Awareness Day, and all that kind of culminated in one big event right there at the state line. It was awesome. So here we go. Mom, don't look at my butt crack.
I won't look at your butt. I've seen.
All right, here we go. Ready? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, and one for the vet. One for the active duty. 23. Oh, I know you do, honey. And I appreciate every time you do. Cody is she is my number one fan, I'm sure. She does everything she can to do everything that she can to help us, which is fantastic. My wife promotes me and my mom and our journey constantly. She's behind me 1,000% on this, and I wouldn't be out here if she wasn't. My wife and kids are more important to me than anything else, and if they weren't as supportive as they were, I wouldn't be walking for you guys. So, honey and boys, I love you. Thank you very much. I'm out of breath. Yeah, so that's about it for today. Mom, you want to...
I was just trying to think to see if there was anything else, but we're going to get up early in the morning again about daybreak and try to get over that bridge and make it to the next cover before it rains again. We did real good today. We left, we was out of the church before 6 o'clock, and we were here at the motel by 9.
6 miles later.
So that was 6 miles. So we were trucking it pretty good. And Molly stayed up with us, and but since we've been at the motel, she's laid down and slept. She's gone out and pottied, and she's eat her dinner. So I think she's just taking advantage of a good thing. Did you show her Molly in her chair?
Yeah, I will.
Molly wants to know if there's any way that we can put that on the cart.
The chair?
Yeah.
Yeah. Molly got herself a new blanket because it's been kind of chilly out while we're camping at night. So Grandma T went down there and got her a new blanket. But there she is. She's passed the F out. Molly. Hi, sweetie. She doesn't understand why we can't take that chair with us everywhere we go. No, like I said, she's been a little lethargic today once we got here. Walking along the road, she was super active, sniffing everything like she normally does. I think she's just taking advantage of the chance to lay down and take a nap and recuperate.
And get in that chair.
And get in that chair. Hi, Donna. How you doing? I'm about to shut it off. I'm sorry if you guys are just now logging on, but you can always stop watching and start it over from the beginning. But I love everybody. Thank you all so much for supporting us. Again, this is all about the veterans. Please make sure any veterans that you know, make sure they're good, make sure they're okay. You know, take them a box of chocolates, make them smile, something like that.
You're getting more what?
I'm getting more what, honey? But yeah, so like I said, any messages that I don't get to right away, please don't be offended. I'm just really busy. I'm taking care of a lot of business online, and I got to take some time for myself and for my mom and for Molly. So I mean no offense in any way and no disrespect to anybody, and I will get to everyone's message. Either I or my Aunt Marie or my mother, somebody will answer you. But again, you know, thank you all for your support so much. I love you all, guys. Deuces.